up, guys? The phenomenal AJ Styles, and you're watching BrettO Live.
What is going on, guys? BrettO Live back with another video, and today we have the Week in Review episode 55 here today, where we go over Raw and Smackdown in a set-up style. This is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm going to be telling you what I thought about the show, what I thought about that certain match segment. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Before we even get started, make sure to go follow me on Instagram. How to spell it is on the screen right now, as well as a link in the description. We also have t-shirts available, top of the description as well, so go check out the description. There's a lot of interesting stuff in there. So without further ado, let's get into the Week in Review. Starting over here was Ricochet and Cedric Alexander versus Everrise. I've never heard of this tag team before. Not sure if they're an NXT call-up or not, because I don't really watch NXT too much. But yeah, Cedric Alexander and Ricochet did pick up the victory. I didn't have Everrise figures, obviously, so I just set them up in pretty interesting styles right here. Yeah, I do like Ricochet and Cedric Alexander. Honestly, they need more competition. Again, I say this every week, I need to see them go up against freaking the Street Profits or the Viking Raiders. I just need to see it, man. They lost to the Viking Raiders that one time, so just put them back up against the Viking Raiders, have them beat them, and then put them up against the Street Profits for the Raw tag titles, man. I want to see these guys in the title picture because I freaking love this tag team. But yeah, otherwise they did beat Everrise right there. Moving over here was Ruby Riott versus Liv Morgan in a rematch from last week on Raw, and then Ruby Riott ended up losing again. The match was very weak, very short, and Liv Morgan did pick up the victory. And yeah, I thought that was interesting. I don't really care. I don't really care for rematches that are just on Raw. I think that's very boring. They did it with Kairi Sane and Nia Jax last week, and now they're doing it with Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan. I could care less for rematches on Monday Night Raw. But yes, Ruby Riott did lose, and she was very frustrated at the end, and Liv Morgan is definitely going to be getting the push here in the future, which is pretty good. Actually looking forward to that. Moving over here, it was Nia Jax. Well, it was supposed to be Nia Jax versus Asuka versus Shayna Baszler in a triple threat match. It was very weird, too. I'm like, okay, here we go. The match is about to get started. And I'm like, wait, why is there no ref in the ring? I didn't see a ref in the ring, and there's always a ref in the ring before the match starts. I'm like, wait, where's the ref? And then Nia Jax comes out, and she just starts beating down on Shayna Baszler and Asuka, and I'm like, okay, they're all back in the ring, and then the bell didn't ring. I'm like, wait, so this match isn't going to get started? And then Nia Jax's theme music plays. I'm like, dude, what was that? Yeah, but otherwise they just beat each other up on ringside with some ladders, steel stairs, some slams, some punches, and then Nia Jax's theme music plays. I'm like, wait, I thought we were supposed to see a match, man. What the heck? But yeah, I thought that was really weak. And I was very disappointed that we didn't see that women's match, because that's like the first ever women's match that I was actually excited for on Monday Night Raw. Moving over here, Bobby Lashley versus another jobber from NXT. I forgot his name, but Bobby Lashley did pick up the victory, obviously. And before he went out to the ring, actually pretty interesting, he went up to Lana. He's like, Lana, please don't come out with me. You're very distracting. And then he's like, well, your beauty is very distracting, obviously. He's not referring to, well, he is referring to her beauty, but like in a different way. He's kind of referring how Lana's super annoying on ringside. But yes, he told Lana to stay back, and then he did win his match. Moving over here, it was Aleister Black, and I thought it was trash. I can't stand Bobby Lashley. Moving over here, it was Aleister Black, Apollo Crews, and Rey Mysterio versus Angel Garza, Andrade, and Austin Theory in a 3-on-3 tag team match in the beginning of the show. I was very hyped for this match. Did it live up to the hype? It was okay. I'd say the tag team match was okay. It didn't really flow as good as I would want it to, but then again, it wasn't too bad. In the end, Aleister Black, Apollo Crews, and Rey Mysterio did pick up the victory. I was pretty excited about that. And then Apollo Crews also, to win the match, he pinned Andrade, the United States champion. So you guys are probably like, well, Apollo Crews is probably going to get a United States title opportunity in the future. And yes, he did. He got it that same night. And then, well, I'll just talk about it right now. It was Andrade versus Apollo Crews in one of the main events of the show, and then Apollo Crews lost the match. He actually got it's probably a fake injury, but yes, or a scripted injury. Apollo Crews got an injury to his leg, quote-unquote injury to his leg, and yeah, he did end up losing to Andrade. But yeah, he did put up a fight, and I did think he was going to pull out the victory at some moments, but then obviously he did not. He is not the United States champion. But yeah, Apollo Crews, and then I also see this post on Instagram. It's like, follow me on Instagram as well, as I said in the beginning. Apollo Crews out of the Money in the Bank match because of his injury. I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. But that does open up a spot for another talent, which is pretty good. Moving over here, it was Jinder Mahal, the return of Jinder Mahal. And he beat Akira Tozawa. Akira Tozawa has been getting beat so many times over these past Raws, man. It's insane. He's been getting buried so hard. But yes, Jinder Mahal, he hit the class 1, 2, 3, and I'm very interested in Jinder Mahal. I don't know why I was excited to see Jinder Mahal. Maybe it's just somebody different on Raw. Maybe, I don't really know. But I was excited to see him. I'm like, wait, why am I excited? This is Jinder Mahal. But yeah, I was excited to see him, and he did beat Akira Tozawa. Ending of the show is Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins in a contract signing. And just like Drew McIntyre said, we all know how these contract signing ends. And then Seth Rollins was like, I don't need to beat you. I have to. And then Drew McIntyre slams his face on the contract table right there. And then Buddy Murphy, the disciple, actually comes out and he takes a Claymore kick for Seth Rollins as Seth Rollins moved out of the way. Look at that. Look at that pose, man. If you guys want to know how to set it up, go to How to Set Up Your WWE Action Figures episode 3, it might have been, or episode 2, it might have been. I'm not sure. But yeah, go to those episodes and I show you how to make this. But yeah, it looks freaking amazing. He had like his pants on and everything. It was pretty freaking cool. That was like my only part of the show that I was really into, man. I thought that was pretty good. But yes, guys, that was Monday Night Raw. I'll tell the rating at the end, and now we're going to hop into SmackDown. Continuing the weekend review here with SmackDown, we are going to start right over here with the main event of the show. Dolph Ziggler versus Otis in a Money in the Bank qualifiers match. This match was pretty decent. I was not expecting the winner, Otis, to win the match. I was like, oh my gosh, okay, Ziggler, Otis, okay, Dolph Ziggler, he's got to win for the Money in the Bank. It's not going to be Otis, but no, Otis picks up the victory. Pretty decent match. He wins with the Caterpillar elbow drop that he always does, which is always freaking awesome. But yeah, he hit that on Ziggler, and I wasn't expecting it. 1, 2, 3. I'm like, oh my gosh, Otis just won. So yeah, Otis qualified for Money in the Bank, and I freaking love it. If he actually wins, dude, then my WWE 2K prediction would have came true. But yes, guys, moving on. Braun Strowman out in the middle of the ring. I know that's the SmackDown Women's Championship. That's just the closest to the Universal title that I have without painting a blue strap, which I don't want to do. But yes, Braun Strowman was out in the middle of the ring talking about Bray Wyatt, his future contender. Of course, the Firefly Funhouse pops up on the Titantron, and basically Bray Wyatt, he tells a story of the Black Sheep. And he has a little book in his hand, and he's basically like, this black sheep, I took him in, I fed him, I gave him everything, and then he just left me, along with all of his other brothers. And then he's like, I'm going to find this black sheep and destroy him. Basically talking about Braun Strowman the entire time, and then Braun's like, I'm done playing these games. If you want us to say anything to me, get out to this ring right now. And then Bray Wyatt just says bye. What a coward. He didn't even want to come out to the ring. I mean, that's insane. But yes, Braun Strowman was left in the ring when no Bray Wyatt even responded. He didn't even come out after Braun Strowman said, get your butt out here, say everything to my face. He didn't even come out. But yes, moving on, Daniel Bryan versus Baron Corbin. King Corbin, beginning of the show. This match was so good. I was really into this match. I'm not sure if you guys feel the same way. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. But Daniel Bryan, King Corbin, I was really into this match. I thought it was really entertaining. In the end, kind of disappointing. Baron Corbin did disqualify himself by throwing a ladder at Daniel Bryan, intentionally, I think. And then, well, of course, intentionally. And then Daniel Bryan ended up getting the upper hand after Baron Corbin tried to take him down and give him a beating. But then Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro came in the ring to take out Daniel Bryan. And in the end, King Corbin, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Cesaro all destroyed Daniel Bryan. But I loved it, man. Daniel Bryan and King Corbin both going to be in the Money in the Bank match, so it's going to be cool to see them go at it in the Money in the Bank match. I'm so hyped for this Money in the Bank match. I heard they even announced on SmackDown, they're like, both the women's and the men's Money in the Bank matches will happen at the same time. So I have no idea how this is going to... I don't even know how any of it's going to go down at Money in the Bank. But, dude, it's going to be freaking crazy. But, yes, I love this moment right here. Moving over here, Carmella versus Mandy Rose right here in another Money in the Bank qualifiers match. In the end, Carmella did win with a super kick to the face. But the entire reason why she won is because freaking stupid Sonya Deville was freaking just... rubbing it in. She came out, of course, right during the match. She got a microphone, and then she's just distracting Mandy Rose the entire time. And no wonder Carmella won the match. I thought that was trash. Oh, Mandy Rose deserved that way more than frickin' Sonya Deville. But yeah, moving on, it was Sheamus versus, oh my gosh, if I can remember his name, I think it was Leon Ruff. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Leon Ruff. That sounds exactly like Leo Rush, and this guy honestly kind of looked like Leo Rush. I don't know if they did that intentionally, but dude, this was kind of funny. But yes, Sheamus did dominate this guy with a broad kick, 1, 2, 3, and then he went on ringside just like he's been doing for a couple weeks and just basically terrorized Michael Cole, and he's like, wait, why is Jeff Hardy so better than me, or whatever. I forgot what he said. But yeah, Sheamus deserves real competition, and he will get it next week when Jeff Hardy arrives. Moving over here, Jackson Riker, Steve Cutler, and Wesley Blake, the Forgotten Sons versus the New Day. Actually, it was just Steve Cutler and Wesley Blake versus the New Day. Here, Big E and Kofi Kingston. Pretty decent tag team match. I was really into it. In the end, the 8-time tag team champions, the New Day, got beaten by the Forgotten Sons. Can you believe that? I couldn't believe it. I thought for sure the New Day were going to pick up the victory or a disqualification that would happen. But no, the New Day freaking lost. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, that's freaking awesome. I love how they're introducing the Forgotten Sons, beating the New Day. I love that so much. That's making them look really good early in their stage here on SmackDown. I'm really looking forward to more of the Forgotten Sons. Hopefully we can see a tag team match with like Miz Morrison, Lucha House Party, New Day, and Forgotten Sons all in the same match. I think that'll be amazing. But yes, guys, that was SmackDown and Raw in a setup style. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this week in review. If I were to rate Raw this week, I would give Raw a solid 7 out of 10. I'd give Raw 7 out of 10. And then for SmackDown over here, I'm going to give it a 9. I was into it. I enjoyed it. Well, I'm going to give SmackDown an 8. I thought it was pretty good. I really enjoyed all the moments were really good here on this show. And yes, those were my thoughts and ratings for the shows this week. Let me know your ratings down in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. BrettO Live out.